Hickok 45 here in a happy mood, and you can tell why. I have the M1A, the Scout Squad rifle, back out. Yes, check the description if you didn't see the first video on this, and you might not realize how difficult it was for me to send it back. It started out as a T&E gun from Springfield, and instead of sending the firearm back, I just had to mail the check. And if you've ever fired one of these, held one even, looked at one maybe, you can understand that. You can appreciate it, right? Especially that pretty rubber grip on the back. I know that's not World War II vintage. Well, actually the M1A is not World War II vintage. What am I thinking about? The M1 is the Garand, right? And of course the M1A, the M14 replaced pretty much the Garand, and then this is a remake of the M14 in semi-automatic version by the newer company, Springfield Armory. And I like them. I can't help it. I know they're heavy. They shoot a really powerful cartridge, 7.62 by 51, known as the 308 in some circles, right? On the commercial market, but it's just a sweet rifle and sweet to shoot. Now it is heavy, but it's just fun. I like it. You can tell that by now, I think, if you've seen us shoot these before. So, got to shoot some federal ammo, some 7.62 by 51. So we appreciate the ammo. They're expensive to shoot, of course. Appreciate Bud's Gun Shop sponsorship. So we can do things like this. We can keep something like this at the compound if we want to, if we fall in love with it, right? So anyway, it's all good for us and for you, I hope. Now, I'm going to try to hit that stuff over there. You know, sometimes I do okay. Other times I'm a little struggling. I'm going to ask you to help me and not let me shoot too fast. I'm going to try to get in a deliberate mode here and not get to shooting too fast. So I'll even start talking slow, so maybe that'll help, right? Well, let's get at it. I've got a new Standera target over there, a 14-inch one, so I set it up by the other target there. So we got a couple of red plates that we'll start on. And let's put the safety on and then put my ears on, because 7.62 by 51 can be rather loud. Okay. Now again, I'm going to take my time. So grab you a cup of coffee, whatever you want, whatever beverage you prefer. Let me get my arm in there. I'm going to try to get this thing good and solid. I'm not going to shoot too fast. And I will tell you, the sights are right on. So whenever I miss, it's me, not the gun. All right, let's start on those red plates. All right. Okay. We're looking down that sight. They don't look too big. But these other guys, they do look small. Well, why don't we start on the right side for a change? Okay? We'll change it up a little bit. And let's see if we can take our time and reduce the misses. Good thing that one hit, because it felt good. I felt like the sights were on the target when I squeezed the trigger. Let's get that tall one out of the way. That was off. Why did I pull the trigger? The bullet went right where the sights were aimed. They have a tendency to do that. Okay. Went right where they were pointed at that time too. Let's try that little bitty guy up there. Oh, thank you. I just couldn't seem to get it up high enough before I squeezed the trigger. I knew I was too low, but I got it up just before I squeezed the trigger. All right, try the next one. Ooh, yeah, felt like that was left. Sights are definitely on. Definitely. All right. Felt like I hit it. Maybe I caught him low. Maybe I missed it. Bring it up a little. Try not to shoot over it where it's horizontal. All right, one little guy left. All right, now again, I'm being fairly successful at being deliberate, right? I need to learn from this. Take my time. Not get into machine gun mode. I love this rifle. All right, let's try the 2-liter down there, because I see little cinder block remnants there. They might just puncture it if I shoot that first. So let's try the 2-liter. And a little cinder activity. That 308 does the job. Well, we still got some ammo, at least one. Maybe I can pop that little red plate with it. That's actually the smallest target over there, I guess. Okay. Relax. Relax now. This thing is heavy. It's pretty, isn't it? Just enjoy that thing. Savor it. Good old M1A. Fun to shoot, and really doesn't kick that hard. The system, the gas system, really does absorb a lot of the recoil. So it is fun to shoot. I mean, it punches you a little bit, but it feels good. Oops, sorry. All right, let's try. We still have ammo left. Okay. All right. Pop the plate. Arm is rested. There we go. All right. Let's put one more on the big red plate for good measure. All right. Now we got 3 guys right here. I think we better check our ammo. Oh, that doesn't look too good, does it? I think we better refresh. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you're a new shooter, there's a round in the chamber. Oh, look at those. I know you want to see some of that pretty ammo. Okay. Big old cartridges. There's one in the chamber, huh? So, let's stalk these guys and take them out. You want to? Are you ready? Are you ready? Who wants to go first? All right. Oh, that is pretty cool. I really like this rifle, and I think you can tell she's clear, bolt back. Yeah, this is again the M1A Scout Squad rifle, and I have been really anxious to get it over on the Chapter 2 range. Any excuse to shoot the thing, because it shoots well, whether I do or not. Okay, perfect example. You know, sights are on, sights are actually pretty clear, trigger's not bad at all. And so when you're trying to get something kind of small to be shooting offhand, small, it's not all that difficult for a real rifleman, as I always say, but it still has to be held steady, or at least the break has to come at the right time. But it's nice knowing the sights are on though, and it's all on you, the shooter, and that's important to have the sights on. And I've made a few mistakes over the years, even right here on the Chapter 2 range, trying to hit those things with a gun where the sights were off a little bit, and some really painful missing, right? So anyway, cool rifle. I will tell you, I had a red dot on this thing because I know some of you had requested that I try a red dot or a long eye relief scope on it even. So I had the red dot on there and sighted it in. I went to great pains to do that, but I tell you, I just didn't like it. Shot it a fair amount with it on there, and I have to go back to the iron sights. This thing is, for one thing, the iron sights are so good, on the M1, that it really needs to be a serious upgrade to warrant messing with it, your sight system, So it just didn't feel like an upgrade to me, and I just like this thing the way it is. Sorry. Beautiful rifle that shoots well in its natural state, I guess you could say. So 7.62 by 51, going across the valley there, and being stopped by some steel most times, right? Sometimes the dirt stopped them, but a lot of fun. I hope you get a chance to fire one of these sometime if you never have. If you're a new shooter, a young shooter, you just haven't fired too many firearms yet. If you're ever at a range, somebody's got one of these, someone who has one, hope you get a chance to shoot it, the Garand as well, and just see what they feel like, and how they shoulder, and the sight system, the whole 9 yards. Don't have to own one, but you would enjoy shooting one sometime, I think, if you like to shoot. And being the brilliant human I am, I imagine if you're watching this, you like to shoot, right? So anyway, life is good.
Hi, I'm Zeke with the Sonoran Desert Institute, and here at SDI, we're extremely proud to be sponsors of the Hickok 45 channel. You may be asking yourself, well, what is SDI? SDI is an affordable, fully accredited distance learning education program. We have an emphasis in gunsmithing and firearms technology. If you decide to become a gunsmith, you'll need to learn proper gunsmithing techniques, and while some people will use an apprenticeship program to gain these techniques, a formal education will ensure an organized, more comprehensive learning environment. But when you choose a gunsmithing school, it's still kind of difficult. So it's very important that you choose a gunsmithing school that meet the following criteria. First, look for a nationally or regionally accredited program. And whether distance learning online or through a brick and mortar ground program, a gunsmithing program should always have a hands-on element. And finally, make sure you look for a school with high student satisfaction. Find reviews online, check out its Facebook or other social media, or get on the same social media sites, find some alumni, and ask to speak with them about their experience. And while we're not at SDI today, I do have some of the firearms I've learned to work on and build myself through the SDI program. So let's go take a look at them. Okay, maybe not. We'll just get seriously. Can I not get a chair that fits me? I'm a big guy, dude. So I guess back to what we were originally talking about. Above all else, find the school that's right for you. It's not always going to be the distance education programs or the brick and mortar ground schools that are for everybody. Just make sure you do your research on multiple options before you make that decision. But if you want more information on our gunsmithing school, just go to www.sdi.edu or call us at 1-800-336-8939.